So is Christianity a cult? I think the answer is, well, it depends. You might be surprised to find out that a clear definition of what makes a cult can actually be pretty hard to find, but there are some characteristics that are generally agreed upon. Characteristics like exclusive entrance into the group. It can be hard to join, but once you do join, then you're typically not allowed to ask any challenging questions of the group or their ideologies. And if you do, or if you fail to live up to the group's standards, then there can be shame cycles where people remain submissive to the leadership because of the bad things that they've done. And then speaking of leadership, cults are often defined by absolutely no transparency in the leadership of the power that they have or the decisions that they make. And I wouldn't be surprised if some people heard this list and they were like, yeah, that sounds exactly like Christianity to me. And if that's what you're thinking, then I just want to remind you of one thing, which is how Jesus lived his life. You see, from the beginning, Christianity was actually criticized for being a movement that was open to everyone. It was collecting the undesirables and the riffraff. But once you were part of the movement, you could ask Jesus anything you wanted. In fact, I think that's when Jesus was at his best. You could see his love and his compassion and his incredible wisdom in the way he answered questions. And he wasn't interested in keeping people down in cycles of shame. In fact, Jesus says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I'll give you rest because my yoke is easy and my burden is light." And Jesus wasn't interested in staying at the top and keeping all the power for himself, because he says, "I call my followers friends." Sadly, I think that any church and really any organization can act cultish if it's not careful. But I don't think Christianity will if it accurately reflects the heart of Christ. And if you want to learn more about who Jesus was and the movement that he started, then I think that you should click on this video that popped up right here, and I'll see you over there.